without pointing fingers at anybody, I've felt a little uneasy about Winnipeg for a while in terms of our direction and leadership. So I made that decision back then for no other reason than to be ready to do this. I wanted to send a signal that our campaign was serious, which we are. I'm serious, which I am. And to do this job properly, I think you have to have been out there for a while now. So, yeah, there's a lot of people in this city, a lot of people to talk to, and we've been trying to talk to as many as we can so far. Obviously, it continues, but you know, when I decide something has to be done, I can be a fairly decisive guy when I make up my mind. What I'd like to see is a more vibrant city center with more soul, more alive, and different those neighborhoods around the city where people want to conglomerate and be, which will solve a lot of problems, I think, in terms of people wanting to be there. And I've learned, sort of in my experience, that when you solve some of these problems downtown, you can look at those through things like development, incenting the right type of development, making sure we have the right type of venues that people want to access. From that, you move into safety. People don't feel safe downtown. They don't. We know that statistically. And after all this time, that should be better. And it's a question of development, more people, followed by safety, more presence of police on the street, just those small things that we can do that will start that upward spiral instead of what I feel is like either a plateau right now, or in some cases maybe some downward movement. The prototypical Gord Steeves supporter, I would say, is a working guy or gal who is raising a family in this town and has done, respectable for themselves, but not ridiculously so. They still feel the pinch of everyday living. They still struggle with grocery bills and paying for hockey and football and music lessons and all of those sorts of things. But even though they struggle with those types of issues, they love this town, and it's more than just it's more than that they just get choked up talking about this bugger. Yeah, it's more than they just care about themselves. They see this city someday, right? And they want a little bit more for this town than what they can take out of it, right? They want to feed their family, they want to live, they want to prosper, but they want this city to be a reflection of who they are. Something great. They stretch beyond their means a little bit to reach for a Winnipeg that, it's just not quite there yet for them. I'd say that's the prototypical Gord Steeves voter. You'll see him in the hockey arenas, on the side of the football fields there. You'll see him coming down to support community events. They're just regular people like me, like my wife is, like our family is. Regular people.